Greetings, fellow Cameroonians, Anglophone, Francophone, at home and abroad, our refugees, IDPs in particular, and all Anglophone Cameroonian. This is Chairman Capo Daniel. So today, we want to give una some exclusive videos and some, I think, on social media already, where they come from what we have been explaining to you people. This is very important that we break down this video so that everybody will know what is happening in our country or our territory, whatever you choose to call it. It's now almost a week ago where I come to you people in a podcast, 2 series. I talk about the problem that is going on in Bui. In a local village called Nkar, one Ambazonian one Ambazonian was killed while playing football. And because of that fighter, he was related to Gen Kapo. He had no gun. He was never carrying any gun. We heard it was a case of a mistaken identity. He looks like one fighter. The Cameroon military came there and killed this young man. So, Gen Kapo, as you see, is an ADF fighter of Ayabacho's group. He decided to come and declare that the whole village, this thing is already months old, since the election campaign in Cameroon was going on, till now, they decided to close all market in Nkar, forbid every activity, no market, nothing. The people were starving, they were complaining, and most of those complaints came to me. I forwarded those complaints to some of the Ayabacho's group people to tell them what is going on. They didn't do anything. It becomes so painful. The stories I was hearing, people were literally crying. I said that, I even use the word that people, they be cry, so take their phone and start crying. Say, now which kind of thing is, they don't lock them for house, close all business, they don't function. Ben Sikin, they don't work, not enough work from car for months and months. Why? Because the Cameroon military come for inside football fee, come for one keys on soldier, go kill an innocent person. They not just kill the person, they carry the person, go execute the person, when a war crime in itself. So in reaction, since the person wey dem kill him, now relative to Gen Kapo, he decided to stop the egg of sea, stop all activity from Nkar. For months and months, it go on forever and ever. So I decided to bring it public, to put public pressure, to expose it to the world, let everybody know what is happening. So what happened? We contacted some of our contacts with the Bui warriors who seems reasonable, and we convinced them to go in Nkar. If Gen Kapo don't want to uplift this thing, talk with him and then uplift it. So this is what happened last week after we put the public pressure. Because the town opened, Capo of ADF went into the city in the village and kidnapped some notables from the palace for starting activities. All the population in Nkar decide now, with religious leaders, palace people, they decide to march to the camp of Gen Kapo to meet him. I want to set the background so that you understand. So for all Ambazonians, just to let you people know, Gen Kapo, I consider him a personal friend of mine. He's a very good soldier, a very good human being, a very nice guy, an honorable person. This is one of the true soldiers who pick up weapons for the right reason and is actually fighting for the right reason. He has never kidnapped somebody, never ever. There was one incident during my time I was with the AGOFC when he was involved in some affair where some teachers were picked up and money was asked. And when I confronted him, he was really shy, very repentant, and the money was even returned back. So this is a soldier who have been in the forest and God has kept him alive for so long. God bless his heart. So I want you people to understand something. His unit is the only unit of ADF that exists out of Batibo, because he's somehow connected to Sheikh Kavi Womalengu, who is also a Bui person. So the reason why he's in the ADF is because of those traditional links with Sheikh Kavi and Pascal Kiki, who is in Jena in America. If Ayabacho was fighting for Ambazonia, truly speaking, He could have given the hundreds of guns that you saw in the camp of Big Number to General Kapo. They could have defeated La Republique even in Bui. But they never gave Kapo anything, I mean, even a single dime. Until when I came there, I was asking, but why is it that all the money they collect from AGOFC go only to Big Number and his camp? Fighters who are really ready to fight La Republique, who can fight La Republique, they are not giving them anything. It was lobby and pressure and this and that he could even get anything that he has. Nothing compared to what the AGOFC have. So those are the type of suspicious thing that people question, is the ADF really fighting for Ambazonia, or are some of their leaders compromised and they are just there to mark time while undermining the struggle in one way or the other? So, Kapo is a good fighter. He's an ADF fighter. I want to put the perspective so that you understand. There are people who give him false information, false advice. Because I've been in some of those forums when those things used to happen, and I also weigh in on things. Tell people the right thing to do. It's a community issue. So this is Kapo, General Kapo in Bui. The population have decided to come now to his camp because he has picked up notables in the village. They have come to confront him. So let us watch it and I'll explain to you exactly what happened. There is no way that Mumu Lucas, woman rapper Julius Nee, and all these clowns and extremists in the AGOFC are not aware of this problem. They have heard it repeatedly and repeatedly. My only news I know, without any evidence but just third-hand news, is that they are telling the people not to open the village. If they were in control and if the soldiers were listening to them, we could have seen a different result. They didn't need to lock that village for so long. Nevertheless, the population have taken upon themselves to come and meet Kapo, and thank God Kapo listened to them and end up releasing the notables. And we heard that he has also uplifted the siege in Nkar. But let us see what it unfolds, because it has a lot of lessons. It exposes the reality, what our people on the ground are facing, and the challenges with the communal conflict with the soldiers and everything as it has evolved. So it has a lot of lesson for everybody to listen, and I'm going to explain to you some of those things you have to pick up from this video.
When you near? When I don't ever hear? No. When I don't ever hear, I'll be more man shoot for this blogger? No. Okay.
So now the Kapo that they ask the population. So now that ever hear say can't kill some person? No. I hope safe of you ask so now that ever hear say I can't kidnap some person for ransom anyway. No, Kapo is clean. So this is how Ambazonian soldiers are with their community. You see the population come and meet them. They did not have any Cameroon army or gendarme there. So these possibilities are always there. Our population knows the soldiers. The soldiers are there because the population allowed them to be there. They support them. They know that the soldiers were supposed to be there for their interests. So this is Kapo asking the people, did I ever come down to kill anybody there? They say no. La Republican Army, can you ask our population, have I ever come to kill down anybody? The list is long of people that have been arbitrarily, extrajudicially executed by the Cameroon Army. But let's watch.
Then if I decry my own person, we will look whether and where to direct me. Nkar, I don't plan for open car for Sunday. And some kind of mob them where don't come disturb with.
So as you can hear, he's saying that because he is mourning his own person, as I explained to you, the individual that was killed, extrajudicially executed by the Cameroon Army, was a relative to General Kapo, playing football with everybody. He has never been an Ambazonia fighter. It was a misidentity according to what they are saying. You hear him talk about that. They mistook him for somebody else, drag him away and execute him. So Kapo is angry because of that, rightfully so. But who is he supposed to be angry with? The Cameroon military or the general public? Let us listen.
Don't come make all the kind of things before it happen. No. If I close Nkar, we're not here. I be sure that when I don't talk, say when I come for here and I say, me arrange. Yes. Because if any man want problem, when I know say person like me, so you know the fear problem. I did for this struggle now more than 10 years. I sleep now bush. When I know say bush animal, not mind anything where they come. But I know if you ever like forgive when a problem. I don't plan for open card. Thing where if you reject me, I don't put that on my heart. I decide for open card. I don't call the commander. I don't call your name. We have to call them way there for corner. Tell me come me and you arrange for open car. Now me I be call you come from my place. But the time we come out, I know we know there's something don't work see. You come for now. Tell me the open car. But so when I don't do too wrong because time when person don't come open the place, not be you be lock them. Why when I not any one person may call me? Even the executive for palace. I just also here and day where they don't disturb. They call the commander on palace and me I come arrange all things where they arrange. Next time I'll come a bad person.
So, as you people can hear, that is what happened. General Kapo refused to open Nkar to stop the siege. So, we engineered other soldiers to go there and open it and tell the people to open. And Kapo, that happened on Sunday. What Kapo did was he came to the village now and kidnapped notables for the palace because of that decision. So the whole village has decided to come to his camp and tell him you must release these people and you must allow life to go on normally in Nkar village. That is where it is. So he's telling them that camp that came and tell them to open up the village previously had a problem with the palace and he had to intervene. And now, so you can see the politics and the dynamic that is going on between the other camps, how things can play, and how the villagers are caught up in between. It's important for you to know this dynamic so that you understand. Like we say, knowledge is power. Let's go ahead.
But no mind. All things we are doing for this one, I go this year. And once again, I'll appreciate when I don't come for here.
So this shows you that General Kapo is a good soldier. And it should be a lesson to all other Ambazonian fighters. The population have protested and come to the front of this general. The general even appreciate the fact that they came to him without any Cameroon present. So, unlike Cameroon military that we see people go to do protests and they shoot live bullet, and we are seeing the issue that is developing in Dop, where they have held a priest hostage, and instead of all Ambazonian groups coming and calling for the soldiers to release them and be reasonable, we are seeing them instigating violence against the Catholic Church, trying to tag the name of Archbishop Nkar to normalize and instrumentalize the boys to be violent against our population. Some of them are even saying that if the church want to march and go to the camp, they should expect that the boys will use bullet and all those things. So these are things that are coming up to show the world that when soldiers are misfired and they are doing wrong things, usually it's because of wrong activism, wrong leadership that are behind them. So, country people them, I want to talk for Pigeon because I know so all now they watch me for instant dog. When I see na General Kapo this, they get problem with village for Nkar, for Banso, where it don't block say me, if no man no sell, me no big activity no go on. Since we election they go on for Cameroon. So that struggle Sute will push other so that I mean they can't talk me people and go back their day-to-day business. Now anyway, vex it go cash some people them for some notable them for inside palace population that we got to vex now say they go march go for a camp for go release the people them. Then succeed for release the people them. And for tell General Kapo say me level make that village go back to normal. So now anyway General Kapo don't see them. He received them. He dialogue with them. He talk for them. Reason with them. Explain the reason why he be angry with them. Now the right thing for do. We not agree with the position where they be locked the village for that long time in the first place. But when I see say now where this problem from they go on where they don't catch some Catholic priest go keep them for bush. Archbishop Nkar when I be the head for Archdiocese for the whole Northwest. He don't talk to me all Catholic church. Then gather with population and go for that camp. Wait what they hear for Ambazonian activism. Even Yerima for IG. He begin to put statement say he be regulars they will go for those boys if you use gun. Other people that they instigate they talk to me and use gun. No. If we will talk so we fight for democracy, we fight for human rights for our people then. We will condemn Cameroon army say that they use live bullet. We will need for the always caution our soldiers. They say if the population come and then your job to truly say you protect the population, no ever use force on them. negotiate with them, dialogue with them. Because now we they also ask say now want me the international community talk me dialogue day. So we too need to get that attitude. Because God will only give you now way to wave the gear for other people then. So now example that what some of the dynamic in that I want to talk as we go before. So me some man over for you Amazonian fighters say if people they want protest come for you, me begin use live bullet, you begin beat people anyhow. It shows say you not be with the people then. So maybe we wash them.
And I know Greece we could continue for more football tournament. Now say me the move any person from inside when I shoot him. That person no get 2 blood. If they move my brother shoot him, we will get 3 brother. Today, I leave him. Tomorrow they move another one shoot him. That means I just don't quiet say me they finish all my brother. No. That thing where military do me fine. No. Okay, the thing where we vex me and I say they don't carry picking from that place. Oh, when I know that picking. When I know say you never ever who gone. Now picking where they run now Okada. But if come out so good for military the hand. When I know even follow. The football executive no follow. For God talk to the picking there so you know the who know nothing. And again I know believe say if military see me so I no get gone. They go who me again they beat them. I know my own side they go take me go put down prison. Or they go take me go put down DDR. They take picking like that and go kill them again. Then now who be safe?
So which way General Kapo the talk is very critical. What he's saying is very critical. He talked about the problem that happened there. In that football field, why he is angry is that one of his relatives, who is not an Amazonian soldier, is not a combatant, he was unarmed, a civilian playing soccer, was arrested by the Cameroon army, dragged to their station to be executed. As the Cameroon government usually carry out summary execution, they are a criminal government that respect no rights. Instead of the organizers of the football tournament, the executive or the palace executive, to follow the Cameroon military and explain to them that they have arrested an innocent person, they allow that person to be executed by these animals that are within the Cameroon military that only go out there to kill people who are unarmed. Even to that, General Kapo said something very, very touching, which shows the heart of Southern Cameroon that is really in him and in many of our people and the genuine soldiers that pick up weapons. He says if the Cameroon army was to arrest him today, when he's unarmed, his expectation is that he should be taken to a prison or to the DDR or to the court. That is the expectation. That shows you that our own fighters, our own people knows human right, are ready to respect human right. But when you see how Cameroon military act, they look for healthy males and execute them. They go and do collective punishment and keep people, violate human right. Those are the things that have pushed people into extremism back home. They are the ones who have generated the chaos and the murder. Ultimately, we are not taking out responsibility for our own Amazonian radicalism or extremism in that radicalism. No. But we must recognize that even the soldiers know. And this madness must stop. We have worked so hard in PRAP to engage diplomatically even the Cameroon government to stop the practices of extrajudicial killing. It doesn't help anybody. So this is a powerful message to end blatant violation of human rights. We have to stop it. So I'm glad Capo Daniel General Kapo made this point.
So one incident did not happen with Nkar. We don't go stand for Nkar. Well, we okay, them stand. We don't know say they stand so where they not say military there for us, but they're not here with. Time where military don't wake up now, they open fire before they okay, them shift. They shoot one of my picking for there, the collect stick. That time I be longer. The people from Nkar, if they become for beg me, say I open the place. I talk say problem no day. I could open the place. But me they contribute money so give me buy the gun with them. I be last take the money from Muna. No. I be last take the money from Muna. No. Some people then become cry. Say money no day. I leave them. I be leave them.
So what General Kapo is saying, one instance happened in Nkar where Cameroon military was hiding in an ambush and the bike people knew they never warned the soldiers and one soldier was killed. His weapon was taken away by the Cameroon military. He imposed a lockdown in Nkar and demanded the population to buy to replace the weapon. He never intended to take the money from them. He was just trying to show a point. But those are some of the problems that we see on the ground. If the Cameroon military kill our Ambazonian soldier or Ambazonian brother, we cannot go and punish the general public for that death, because that soldier was there for the people, sacrificing his life for the people. We can't go and punish our people because our soldier was killed by the Cameroon military. The only thing we can do, if you want to escalate, go after the people that committed the murder, not after the innocent civilians who are on your side, who are the reason why you are there. So our soldiers have made all these mistakes because of wrong leadership, extremists, hardcore, overzealous people who push them to do the wrong thing. You cannot substitute your lack of ability to attack the Cameroon military by attacking your own people. If you must do something, it should not be on your own people. And that is the point. And that is where the conflict comes from. And that is why today the population is rising up. Once the population starts to rise up, it opens the door for the mindset of the people to know that you may not be of their best interest. That is why we condemn the Cameroon military when they kill our own people. We condemn them. So let's watch it.
Then this one again come happen. If I just she don't quiet down and say me are the rule now, which kind of people?
So you hear the justification. The rank key person for the village. So if you should do quiet now, it means I say the rule now which kind of people. So the whole issue now about ruling, who they dominate, who get power. But you're not supposed to show your power and domination on the population where they don't get nothing. Themselves not victim for the Cameroon. Nobody will talk say we fight the war now because of marginalization. They don't treat we, they treat we badly. So now that population where they treat them badly, how you go to punish the same people then way the Cameroon government they treat them badly? It is wrong. We must instill in the mindset of our people this idea that punishing our own people for crimes or actions taken by the Cameroon military is not tolerable, is wrong, and does not end well for them.
Me are the rule now, which kind of people? Right here now, that petty play where they shoot and body so. People on back don't lost over. No be soldier. When I over Christ, man, when they talk saying some soldier. No be some soldier. He never ever hold gun for your hand. Even I say to true with the stand for ambulance. He never ever touch this thing. But they take ye. Just because he favor person. Why they not call the person where be sure the man? Say true na this man. The one realize we don't kill him. We don't kill the today for nothing. Then when I the signal they come so, I could not for hear anything from when I'm up, whether or what it happen. When I want to say more do up. For things then this, all these things I don't explain. I want to you there. I want to you there. I want to you there party. You can lot of fast easy. I sleep now bush. When I know Nkar. Other one where they come disturb for palace so. How are you? Come here. Listen, you in here? Baby. When we even drop months here.
So, fellow Ambazonian, that is what is happening in Bui. General Kapo have finally released the people that he had in custody, and the population in Nkar are now free to go about their day-to-day business. It did not have to come to this. It did not have to come to this. When we request that release those people, right before we even take it public, they could have been released. But we hope that the lesson have been learned and our people have been educated. So, as we are talking about this issue, we also know that still in Baba, you have Father John Berinui, who is the Vice Chancellor of the